Hello, and welcome to the Fit and Flow podcast. I'm Jess Panesso, a mindfulness strategist, meditation and yoga teacher, and this is a community that knows that reaching our highest potential starts with mindset. We talk how to take on whatever the city throws at us and crush our goals by getting clear on how we want to show up every single day. You'll learn the tools to reach your highest potential, from sweating daily to meditation as mental bicep curls. We'll talk to other boss babes on how they have shaped their mindset for success so you can too. I'm so glad you're here and listening to today's episode. Hey you guys, dropping in to let you know that there are still spots available in the Meditation 101 January program, but there's not many. Before I get into today's episode, I'm going to read the review of the week. This review is from Swedes. Awesome. Great way to start off my day. Lots of helpful tips and genuine stories from Jess to help motivate you to reach for more. Thank you so much. Your reviews mean the world. And if you haven't written a review yet, but you love this podcast, like the content, can you just pause right now and rate and review? You go to the podcast main page and scroll all the way down to the bottom to write a review. It's so simple and it makes such a difference. And if you like the podcast, why don't you share it with a friend? Maybe they need something to keep them motivated going into the new year, and this could be just the thing to keep them focused. We're all looking for a fresh start this time of year, and for most of us, our New Year's resolutions are about being healthier. But resolutions are so hard. 80% of us fail to stick with our resolutions each year. And there's no quick fix when it comes to better health. It's all about starting good daily habits that actually we stick to. So enter Ritual, the obsessively researched vitamin for women. Ritual's essentials have the nutrients most of us don't get enough of from our diets, all in their purest, cleanest forms. No shady additives or ingredients that actually do more harm to our body than good. 2 easy-to-take capsules provide 9 nutrients you need to build a stronger foundation for better health. And Ritual's Essentials for Women is the multivitamin reimagined. So most women do not get. Hello, you guys, and welcome to this bonus episode of the Fit and Flow podcast. I am so excited to be talking with you for this bonus episode because I just felt so called to share going into the new year this slight tweak that is going to make your 2019 the best ever. So this is the time, it's right after Christmas, right before New Year's Eve, where we are thinking about our New Year's resolutions. So what do we want 2019 to look like? What did 2018 look like? And how can we make ourselves even better in 2019? And a lot of times this is focusing on ourselves and how we want to either lose weight or work out more, health-related stuff. So I just want to share a resolution that I made 2 years ago. Going into the new year, I wanted to do the Whole30. And my reason was because I wanted to lose weight. I wanted to lose a little bit of weight. And even though that's a little bit shallow, I think we all go through it, that we want to slim down a little bit. So I went into the Whole30 all in. I was doing it with my mom. I had an accountability partner. I had all my meals. I was meal prepping for hours, and I didn't feel good, which is so funny because I was eating all these great foods for me, but I felt terrible. And what I found out was that for my body, I cannot eat all of these vegetables like cauliflower and broccoli, all these cruciferous vegetables in large quantities. So I was cutting out a lot of different food groups, but I was always hungry. So I was eating more than even I normally would be. And I was like, it's okay. I'm on the Whole30. Doesn't matter. I was eating a lot more meat than I do now. I was eating a lot of eggs, whole eggs, just to keep myself full because I was constantly starving. And I did not feel good. My energy felt terrible. And what was worse is I felt like I was punishing myself. I was like, just 20 more days and I'll be done with this and I'll be finished. And it didn't feel good. It didn't feel sustainable. And what was worse for me at the end of it, I did not lose any weight, which was devastating for me at the time. And then to compound it, I went to the doctor. That's shortly after. It was like going into spring. It might have been like February, March. And my cholesterol was high. And granted, I could have a predisposition to that, and it runs in my family even when I do eat really healthy. But I was eating a ton of eggs, and the doctor was like, I don't know if you should be eating that many eggs. That could be affecting your cholesterol. You should watch your diet. And I said to myself, I've been watching my diet for a month religiously. It consumed everything I was doing, and this is what I get. I was really upset by it, and I never did the Whole30 again. And that was my experience. So some people might do it and love it. But what I learned was that the whole time that I was doing it, I felt bad about myself. I felt energetically down. I did not feel happy. It was consuming my every thought doing the Whole30, and I did not enjoy it. So now I do not do New Year's resolutions like that because A, they're not sustainable, and B, it didn't feel good. So for you going into this new year, I want to challenge you to set a New Year's intention, not a resolution, and let everything funnel down through that intention. So maybe your intention is, I want to feel really good in my body. I want to love it and be so happy I'm here and move and eat what feels good and just feel so good all year long. Amazing. But then maybe the goals or the activities you're doing are not going to be so rigid. So maybe you try to eat clean and eat foods that feel good for your body. Maybe you try to move your body as much as possible. But if you don't make that workout, if you had a goal of setting 5 workouts that week, it's cool because you want to feel the best that you possibly can. And what's awesome about an intention is that an intention is your why. Your intention is what keeps you on track when you're waking up and it's dark out and you're like, I don't want to go work out right now. I'm tired. It's cold. It's warm in my bed, you know? You go back to, but I know that my body feels amazing when I do this. And then you push yourself out of bed and go. But if you're sitting there and you're like, I don't feel great. I feel very low energy, and I think it would be more beneficial for me to stay in bed and sleep and maybe work out later, then do it. Listen to yourself. There's no hard and fast rules here, and if we keep tuning into ourselves and what feels good in our body, that is going to keep pushing you forward all the way through 2019 and beyond. It is so powerful, and it's a small shift. So think about it right now. What is your New Year's intention? Not your resolution. How do you want 2019 to feel? What do you want to experience, whether it's health related for you or not? And imagine that you already have that and feel it in your body and let it fill you up. It might feel weird at first, especially if you've never done this practice. But it's a turning in and feeling how you want to feel before it happens. And that's going to keep you connected, that feeling all year long. Speaking of all year long, there is still time for you to join the January Meditation 101 program. I am so excited for this program. You guys, meditation has changed my entire life. It has made me more productive. It's made me happier. It's made me more energized. And it's kept me connected to that intention, to my why every single day. And I want this for you too. It is so possible. So this program is 3 weeks long. It's starting January 7th. It's giving you a solid foundation for a daily practice. There are 3 live classes with me via Zoom, so you do not have to be in New York to join this program. You can be anywhere. Everyone's welcome. Also going to be offering a library of meditations for each week so you can meditate on your own and build that foundation. Lastly, there's going to be a Facebook group for support from me and those in the program with you. It is going to be so amazing and so beautiful, and it's going to start your 2019 off on the best foot possible, and you are going to kill it in 2019. I just know it. So join me you can find it at fitandflownyc.com/workwithme/meditation101. That's fitandflownyc.com/ workwithme/meditation101. You guys are amazing. Hope you have the best holiday ever, the best New Year's, and I will see you on the other side of 2019. Before you go, do you want a quick tip from me every Monday as part of the Mindful Mondays Fit and Flow newsletter? This is a quick newsletter with one tip that you can use to apply in your week to be clearer, more focused, and crush your goals. So sign up at fitandflownyc.com. That's fitandflownyc.com. Can't wait to see you there.